Buenas noches. All right, today was real quiet inside the Discord. All right, at least on my behalf. All right, after seeing what happened yesterday with FOMC meeting, I mean, this is clearly just shows you the chaos. All right, that can happen within. All right, um, for starters. All right, I went over inside of the Discord too. And let me just go ahead and just pull this up here for y'all as well. All right, that way y'all could see. Oh yeah, real quick. Tomorrow's the last day to sign up for this $1,000 challenge. All right. So if y'all trying to enter for this 4th of July challenge, y'all know exactly where to go. All right. It's gonna be right here, 4th of July. Okay. Social lounge, okay? Just go to it if we could. There oh, my follow's already there. All right. Let's see. Okay. So we're having higher energy prices that will push up inflation. All right. This is coming from the words from the mouth of Jerome Powell, which so happened to be his last meeting. All right. So yeah, wasn't going well. It's very hawkish right now with data to back the statements. All right. Just a matter of how this ends and PCE data tomorrow, which was today. All right. Um, I don't imagine them coming out good either, right? It's exactly what I said. Look, to pretty much answer all your questions, all you have to go right here and just view this video right here. All right. Now, all he's pretty much saying when it comes to this is that the market already has everything priced in. All right. That's that would pretty much explain everything. All right. So look, we look at the NASDAQ, all right? We're sitting at all time highs right now, okay? We're still pushing all time highs, all right? If you look at the grand scheme of things, this is what the market looks like right now. Let me go ahead and just get rid of everything, okay? Uh, uh, just so you guys know, this is not normal at all whatsoever. And, let's zoom out and let's see another time where we see something like this, okay? You don't see anything. I mean, other than this, but look, I mean, you still got a great pullback after this big push up, right? You got a good pullback, So what that when you get pullbacks like that, that's justifiable for the next leg up. All right. You can't just go straight up. All right. You can't just do that. Like at this point, like we do need a good pullback, or else now I will start being concerned. And to be honest, I'm already a little concerned. All right. But look, do y'all see how the market actually moves? Okay. I think I've proven my point at that point. All right. So when we get the market just pushing up like this, very concerning. All right. VIX kept teeter tottering back and forth. All right. VIX yesterday it shot up. All right. Came down today. All right. It's exactly what you want to see. I'm not gonna lie. All right. I can't lie. All right. Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. All right. Shout out Lil Weezy on that one. Um, what you essentially want for the VIX is to come back down to 13, down here below. All right. Looking bullish. And then by the looks of it, too, I'm going to change this too for y'all. By the looks of it, too, it's exactly what we're getting. All right. We rejected the 200 day right here. We're coming back down. All right. That's good. That's good for the market. Okay. We've been consolidating up here for quite some time. We rejected. You had the death cross right there on the VIX. We still have this fair value gap up. All right. Um, the thing that does have me very concerned, all right, if this thing does even pop up back tomorrow, we should see a lot of selling. Like it would be a no brainer, and I guess that's typically where I'm trying to get at is that when it comes to where we're at inside the market, we should be seeing heavy selling whenever we do get some type of pullback. We're not getting no heavy selling. If anything, these are the kind of sellings that we're getting right here. Okay, these small little candles, they should be they should be further down. All right, that's all I'm going to say. They should be coming further down, a little bit. We should be getting a little bit more motion right now. Right now, all we're getting is a defiance of gravity. All right, like Jerome Powell said when he answered one of the ladies, one of the interviewers, questions about how the market is so resilient. That the fact that the market is so resilient, despite everything that is going on right now, with the war still looming, oil still rising. VIX was kind of, it was we were going back and forth there. It was going up. It was starting to shoot up. But the fact that we had these spikes right here and we still didn't get no like great pullback. I'm not talking about the greatest pullback, but at least a sufficient amount. All right. So, which leads me on to this guy right here. Okay. If y'all been following inside the Discord, I've been literally shouting at the top of my lungs. We mount this possible level, which is now in my eyes right here, strong level. I'm gonna name that as a key level, okay? Um, but right here we got that key level. We get that retest right here, bounced, shoot up. We're aiming towards 106.86. All right, it's exactly where we hit right now. Right now we're testing that level. All right. So once we get above that, if this retest is successful, which by the way, by the looks of it, you go ahead and you throw on these indicators right here that I have set up, right? It's riding the trend on the way up. All right. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. I do expect oil to keep on rising. Why? Because of our confrontation, our whole entire situation that we have over there in the Middle East with Iran. All right. We are still going back and forth. All right. If anybody tells you otherwise, they are full of all right. So, and I'm not gonna lie, at nights I do go to sleep and I do wonder if we actually will go to war. But it's like you have to sit there and just be real with yourself, and that's really the scary part. All right. Maybe I go to sleep thinking about different things than everyone else. And maybe others count sheeps. Maybe I'm counting the days to the day that, they start drafting. All right. That maybe I'm just different. All right. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just a skeptic. But hey, maybe that's why it makes me so good at this. All right. The fact that they're raising the draft age to like 42, 46, I don't know, it's somewhere in the 40s, right? Lets me know that they're preparing to gather as many motherfuckers to get inside this war. All right. And to be honest, I don't think it's outrageous. I don't think it's outrageous. There's a lot of fit 40-year-olds now these days. All right. 30 back then is not 30 today. You look at a 30-year-old back then, and I'm sorry to all my old timers, my old heads, and I'm I'm catching up to y'all. All right. It was a whole. I mean, they look 30 back then looks like 50, 60 now. All right. So it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense why they're raising the age, and you get a lot. I don't know. Look, that's just me. Okay. So you have wars still looming, oil's on the rise. VIX, when it does spike up, we're not getting the kind of pullbacks. All right. We're not getting the kind of pullbacks that we need. All right. The market is not abiding by the fundamentals and technicalities, shall I say. All right. That's a bit of a problem. Okay. So, what I want to see, all right, if you're asking old guy right here, okay, because you're tuning into this video, I need a pullback, dog. You got to give me something. You got to give me something. Because right now, this is, this is crack, man. You're on drugs right now. You need to come down. You need to get off your binger. You need to hop off the wagon. All right. You need to go ahead and just hang out for a little bit, big dog. All right. This is high blood pressure. You need to relax. You know what I'm saying? This is too much of anything. Is not good. All right. So we need to pull back. All right. Across the board, though, Palantir, straight shot down. I mean, what a bummer. What a bummer. All right. Where is it? Where is it? AVGO. So glad I got out of these, right? It was looking great. It was looking great. We came, retested right here, started coming back down, right? And if y'all are in the Discord, which I hope y'all are, um, I got that call out right here. All right, in my nice little section. All right. What call out was it? Right here. So we lose that 15-minute support. Here are my puts that I was looking at. All right. The day before, I should have hopped in the day before. All right. But I was still liking down to the downside compared literally from what the chart was showing me. Here I am educating y'all, showing y'all exactly why I liked what I liked. All right. I even said I might start looking at puts for Microsoft for them, right? Just want y'all to memorize that. Okay. But I did say with AVGO, I wouldn't bother with AVGO considering the market is ignoring all actual fundamentals. Okay. So we got AVGO and Microsoft right now, is what I'm talking about. Okay. What did I say with Microsoft? I said might start looking at puts for them. Okay. Look where AVGO is at. We had 392 puts. And like I said, that's why I said I would not even bother with them. Okay. So look where we're at right now. Sitting at 417. If let's let's just jump back to the Discord. Okay. Higher energy prices will push up inflation. Okay. Jerome Powell said it inside the meeting too. We're about to start seeing the effects of what's to come from oil being so high, meaning higher energy prices will push up inflation. Everything is going to be expensive and through the roof. Okay. So I'm not going to lie to y'all. Expect earnings to be smashing because everything's going to cost more. All right. Just be mindful of this stuff. All right. So, real quick. All right. Now we'll jump back to the chart. Okay. Enough of my skeptic outlook. Okay. Either way, look, 417 shot up. That's why I was like, I wouldn't even bother with it. Right. Don't even bother. Sure enough, you got that. You got that. You got that push. All right. Microsoft, though, one of the very few that actually did what I was said it was going to do. But is it worth the risk sometimes? No. Like I said, I'd rather be on the right side of a trade than be right. All right. This is one of those instances. All right. Woke up the next morning, could have bought puts right here, shot all the way down to 410, kept falling all the way until 399 today here at 1 o'clock. Okay. Huge. Huge. Okay. So, I mean, these are the kind of plays that we got inside there. I take accountability, I'll, I'll, I'll I'll simply show y'all exactly, where I'm getting out at, and I'm educating y'all on, how to get in, how to get out, when to just cut your losses, things like that. Okay. So the VIX, oil, and it just, the market should have done a lot more considering yesterday's meeting. Yesterday's meeting was, need I say, wretched. Okay. Horrible. Just boo boo, trash, basura. All right. I want to see, I just want the market to just, can we be realistic here? I don't know what the market is doing. That's why I simply stated today, right? I said, sitting on the sideline until the market starts to make some sense. All right. Oh, I didn't pull up Discord. Either way, I'm sitting on the sideline until the market starts to make some sense. All right. Y'all, sometimes no trading is the best trading. You know why? Because you're not losing money. All right. When the market is doing this, don't even try to call bottom or try to call top. You're gonna get burnt. You're gonna get smoked from stuff like this. All right. Sometimes you might miss this kind of pullback, right? You might miss the pullback where you wake up tomorrow morning, the market's all the way down here, right? So be it. Wait for the bounce. Hit that retest. Fails, then you proceed with getting into puts. Because if not, I mean, all you're really looking at that point is just boom, boom. boom, boom, and that's that pullback, right? Don't fall victim to FOMO, folks. All right. This is why I don't look back on my trades that I lost and let it get to me. All right. A loss is just a loss, dog. You're not going to make every free throw. You're not going to win every game. Okay. Michael Jordan never went undefeated. Get that through y'all's head. Okay. And I never look back and pride myself on my wins because then my ego gets too big or I start thinking I just can't miss, right? After we have all been there to where we go and we start entering trades like I just can't lose, over leveraging, holding on too long. These are things that's when you realize you are doing this inside the market. You got to take a step back, relax, let the market do what it's due. You know why? Because we're not here to predict the market. We're here to react to it, folks. All right. So that's all I got for y'all here today. Quick little short 16-minute video for y'all. All right. Other than that, I probably won't even be trading tomorrow. So I'm just not even gonna bother. I'd rather relax than just watch the market. I will watch the market. All right. Do not get me wrong. I always watch the market. I watch the market more than Netflix and any other thing out there. All right. I probably watch it better than I do my own health. All right. Don't tell my doctor. But nonetheless, I'm gonna still watch the market. All right. If I see anything and post, I'll post a little bit more updates. Today I just wanted to step away from it. All right. It's just when you see bulls like that, sometimes you gotta put your phone away and walk away from your toxic ex called NASDAQ. Okay. So that's all I got for y'all today. All right. Y'all have a great night. Be safe this weekend and see y'all on the next video. Peace.